పేరు వచ్చి సుబ్బరాజు మున్నూరి. మేము ఐకుక్స్ ప్రాసెస్ ఫుడ్స్ ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్ కంపెనీ నుంచి వచ్చినాము. మా వచ్చి రెడీ టు కుక్ గ్రేవీ మిక్సెస్. ఎస్, వీఆర్ ఆల్ వెజిటేరియన్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అండి మావి. యాక్చువల్ గ్రేవీ మిక్స్ వచ్చి మరి సపోజ్ పన్నీర్ కర్రీ ఉంటే జస్ట్ యాడ్ పన్నీర్, కుక్ ఇట్ అండ్ సర్వ్ ఇట్. నో నీడ్ యాడ్ ఎనీథింగ్, నో నీడ్ సాల్ట్, నో నీడ్ ఆనియన్స్, నో నీడ్ మసాలా. సేమ్ అలాగే బిర్యానీ కానీ జస్ట్ యాడ్ చికెన్ అండ్ రైస్, కుక్ ఇట్ అండ్ సర్వ్ ఇట్ బిర్యానీ. అలా సేమ్ మటన్, చికెన్ కర్రీ, సాంబార్, రసం. మా ప్రొడక్ట్స్ వచ్చండి ఆల్మోస్ట్ 10 years R&D బేస్డ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అండి ఇవి. 10 years మనం దీని మీద పరిశోధన చేసి డెవలప్ చేసాం. ఈ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ వచ్చి 100% న్యాచురల్, 100% హెల్తీ. ప్రిజర్వేటివ్స్ కానీ కెమికల్స్ కానీ ఏమీ వాడం. ఇది 1 సంవత్సరం వరకు మీరు రూమ్ టెంపరేచర్లో స్టోర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, ఫ్రిడ్జ్లో పెట్టవసరం లేదు. ప్రజెంట్ మేము ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం US. ఇండియా మార్కెట్లో కూడా తొందరలో లాంచ్ చేస్తాం.
So hi, this is Aishwarya and we have our agarbatti incense sticks manufacturing and products over here. We have 4 fragrances. One is Chandan, Mogra, Jasmine and Rose, which are of natural oil fragrance. And soon we are launching dhoop sticks and Sambrani cups as well, which are charcoal free. Thank you.
Hi. My name is Ishan Singh. We are into manufacturing of millet-based value-added products. My brand is Dharti Foods. So we manufacture all instant breakfast mixes and snacks and soups. So yeah.
హలో అండి, నా పేరు విజయ్ కుమార్, ఫౌండర్ ఆఫ్ మైక్రోసిస్ లాజిక్ టెక్నాలజీస్ హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి. మా ఆఫీస్ వచ్చి JNTU ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్ అండ్ ఆఫ్సైడ్ ద టీ వర్క్స్. Basically, we work on your products like an electronics embedded based product solutions. Industry needs a lot of industry having a lot of pain points. We work on those pain points and build an intelligent solutions. If you look into this product, ee product ఏంటంటే వీడియో స్ట్రీమింగ్ వితౌట్ ద ఇంటర్నెట్. సో ఇక్కడ వీడియో స్ట్రీమింగ్ మనకి అరౌండ్ 2 to 3 kilometers ఆర్ ఈవెన్ టు 5 kilometers మనం ట్రాన్స్మిట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ మేజర్గా మనకి కోల్ మైన్స్లో కానీ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద డిఫెన్స్ సెక్టర్స్లో కానీ యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు, ఎందుకంటే అక్కడ మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ అన్నది అంత ఈజీగా రాదు. అలాగే ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ వచ్చి మేము ఆల్రెడీ T90 వెహికల్స్ ఆటోమేషన్ అని మనకు మిలిటరీ వార్స్లో వాడే T90, T70 వాటికి ఆటోమేషన్కి మేము డెవలప్ చేసిన ప్రోడక్ట్. ఇది కంప్లీట్గా వైర్లెస్ హార్డ్వేర్ అండ్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎంటైర్ ప్రోడక్ట్ మనం డిజైన్ చేసాము, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ద డాష్ బోర్డ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ సొల్యూషన్ కూడా మనం డెవలప్ చేసాము. సిమిలర్గా ఇది వచ్చింది స్మార్ట్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ లాకింగ్ సిస్టమ్ విచ్ ఇస్ ఎ మేజర్లీ ఆన్ ఫేస్ రికగ్నైజేషన్ బేస్డ్ ప్రోడక్ట్. ఇది ఫేస్ బేస్ మీద వర్క్ అవుతుంది. ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ మనకి డిఫెన్స్లో వాడుకోవచ్చు, ఈవెన్ ఫార్మా ఆర్ ఎనీ ప్లేసెస్ వేర్ దెర్ ఈస్ ఎంట్రీ టైమ్ ఫోన్స్ ప్లేస్ చేసుకొని లోపలికి వెళ్ళడానికి కానీ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ యూనిట్స్, ఎందుకంటే చాలా మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ యూనిట్స్లో వాళ్ళు క్యారీ చేయనివ్వరు, మనకి ల్యాప్టాప్స్ కానీ ఆర్ ఫోన్స్ కానీ కూడా క్యారీ చేయనివ్వరు. అలాంటి చోట్ల అన్ని చోట్ల కూడా వాడుకోవచ్చు. ఆర్ ఈవెన్ స్పెషల్ కేసెస్ వేర్ ద డాక్యుమెంట్స్ నీడ్స్ టు బి సెక్యూర్డ్ వితౌట్ ఎనీ కీస్, ఎందుకంటే కీస్ కూడా చాలా సార్లు మనకి ఛాన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ థెఫ్ట్ కానీ ఆర్ ఈవెన్ మేనేజర్ దగ్గర కీ ఉన్నా కూడా సేమ్ టైం ఈవెన్ ద ఆఫీస్ బాయ్ దగ్గర కూడా కీ ఉండొచ్చు. సో దెర్ ఇస్ ఎ ఛాన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ ఎ థెఫ్టింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద సడన్ కీ ఐటమ్స్. సో అలాంటి కీ ఐటమ్స్ అన్నిట్లు కూడా ఇలాంటి సెక్యూరిటీ లాకర్స్లో వాడుకోవచ్చు. We build a entire solutions which is an hardware and software based solution develop చేస్తాం. Thank you very much. ఇది రేంజ్ 5 kilometers వరకు రేంజ్ వెళ్తుంది వీడియో స్ట్రీమింగ్ కంప్లీట్ గా. ఇంకొక విషయం స్పెషల్ ఏంటంటే ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్ లో ఇది ఒక వీడియో ఒక్కటే కాదు, వీడియోతో పాటు వాయిస్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. స్పెషల్గా అక్కడ ఉన్న మిషనరీస్ డేటాను కూడా ఇది ట్రాన్స్మిట్ చేయగలుగుతుంది. అంటే మనం ఇది టెలిమెట్రీ కింద కూడా వర్క్ అవుతుందండి. ఇది మనం మిషనరీస్ తో కూడా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేయొచ్చు.
Now I request Anand sir to kindly address all of us and facilitate how to be a vendor with Rail Vikas Nigam, how to register with it, and what are the facilities Rail Vikas Nigam give to us, and what will be the procedure. So, I welcome Anand sir, please.
Good evening, everyone. Actually, I should say good afternoon, but we'll stay up to evening. So after post-lunch session, some different things should be there. Otherwise, you will not be active. So I am Anand Chekila, presently working as GM RVNL. So I am basically from Indian Railway Service of Electrical Engineering, 2001 batch. So I did my BTech Electrical and Electronics from Usmania University, Campus College, Hyderabad only. So I came here to just address and share my experiences with you in the as a part of vendor development program. Many of you are from industry, are very much experienced and senior members in the industry for quite a long time and from various sectors. Probably I have seen the exhibition from food to pipelines, even RFID readers, like that. So many variety of products are displayed, LED lights, motors in the exhibition. So today our topic is MSME. MSME is a backbone of the Indian industry. I am from railways. Railway is a lifeline of the India. So we will discuss now how to match these two things, lifeline and backbone. With my experience, I have seen so many MSME agencies growing from normal company to startup to unicorn. Particularly where Hyderabad is I think now hub of unicorns and hub of startups. So presently our central government also giving lot of impetus, particularly after COVID, for MSMEs, because industry is facing lot of challenges. So by all registration process, how to become MSME, that might have taught by our colleagues Srinivas Naik and Madhukar Babu sir in the first session. So the companies who becomes MSME will get lot of privileges, every sector, every area in the India. So lot of, even recent budget also, lot of push has been given by Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am. So all these provisions exist. But the companies, basic challenge for everyone is that how to enter a new sector or how to develop a product. This is always a challenge, and many of the industries, because nowadays in India entrepreneurship is growing much more, and it is a startups time. Even recently that ISRO Vikram launched, that satellite also is done by Skyroot by Hyderabad company, and basically it is just a startup. So that is a encouragement, support we are getting in the India, particularly even Telangana government also in the name of T-Hub, that company also I think emerged from T-Hub only. Like that, many supporting system is there. Environment is there to create a better ecoing system. But thing is that many people struggle, particularly initial days, they struggle to approach the different organizations and how to choose different sectors because they have domain knowledge. They will have domain knowledge, but how to make a product? Because it is basically any system is part of many components, many product, many items, but they will not have a awareness because sometimes we can say that small item can be a game changer. Particularly with my experience, just I want to tell because railways is an emerging organization presently. I will not be specific to the RVNL only. I will talk entire railway system because I've been into this system last 25 years. So you know everywhere it's a buzz of Vande Bharat trains. Now presently Hyderabad is also becoming bullet train hub in the future, and there is a lot of scope, and also bullet trains also going to launch between Mumbai and Ahmedabad next year. First train they will introduce, and most importantly that first train will be indigenous. It is not imported. So that is a kind of environment ecosystem is available in India. Just I touched upon the bullet train. Just I want to tell why this situation has emerged. Actually that project our government has taken up bullet train project with the JICA funding. So JICA has given technology transfer that they will give their bullet trains, Shinkansen. So they have different type of series of trains, E5 to E. They are developing exclusively for India E10 series, which runs at 320 kmph per hour, designed for 350 km per hour. But what happened meantime, because any product development stage, from inception to that developing a product running model, it takes different stages will be there. It has to be first, initially prototype has to be developed, it has to be put in the testing trials, because running a train is not a simple job, right? Because it is related to safety and human lives are involved. Even minor mistake or minor small issue also will lead to derailments and accidents. So because of that, they take long gestation time to prepare a train or rolling stock. So Japan is taking E10 series, they are offered to our technology transfer, but I think they are taking much more time than whatever we presumed. But track systems are ready. So our government has taken a bold step, I can say very, very bold step to develop indigenously, because already Vande Bharat train is introduced based on Vande Bharat, same coaches by using, because the speeds are increasing means there are certain particular parameters which need to be considered. Bogie, particularly adhesion system, while running on the rails, adhesion system has to be improved. So the existing systems are only 160 kmph, 200 kmph bogies, whatever used for Vande Bharat. So we need higher speeds, 320 kmph and 350 design speed means it has to be, bogie has to be modified. So that initiative is taken by our Indian government, and that is almost is in final stage, I can say. So soon we'll have our indigenous bullet train model train. It will run on the tracks mostly in the next financial year. So that is the achievement. India is going to create a lot of opportunities, because once that model is developed and train is established, it required, like I said already, it is a lifeline. Railways is a lifeline. If you take the railways, every sector is ingredient in the railways. If you take the food, somebody has kept that ready instant dosha, instant, sambar, instant mutton curry, and all those are available outside. I'm telling, just while you travel in the train, you need that product, because that is easy to immediately serve. So like that, in the railways, every sector is almost involved, like every domain, I can say, not sector. You take the name it will be available in the railways. Food will be there, security systems will be there. You will have workshops, lot of manufacture units are there, coach manufacturing, wagon manufacturing, locomotive manufacturing, rolling stock, other than that, even memo coaches, intercity express coaches. Recently, I think we are going to even manufacturing of rail manufacturing unit. Kajipet is also coming up in the our Telangana only. So that is also going to give lot of opportunities. Their government is already decided to manufacture EMU coaches, new generation EMU coaches. Present EMU coaches run only at 110 kmph or 100 kmph. New generation EMU coaches will run at 160 kmph. So these are higher speed coaches to connect between, to increase the agility, mobility between the cities, like Amaravati, Hyderabad, like that, connecting the cities, like Bangalore, Chennai. So these cities required faster mobility. So this is required nowadays because AC is a mandatory facility for everyone. So this new generation memo coaches will have a air conditioned, high speed, automatic door facility and lot of security systems. Nowadays, you know, security of the human, security of the passengers also very important in the trains or any running rolling stocks. So like that, if you touch upon railways, any sector or any domain, it will be connected. Like a lot of security cameras, even not only that, lot of AI, nowadays intelligence also is required because lot of crowd handling is there, mass crowd handling is there. Even if you take the construction side, lot of stations are getting upgraded, new model stations are coming up, even like Secunderabad station, Charlapalli, like that. There are a lot of smaller, like ready to use products, like PEB sheds, some company I've seen outside that, like this, every sector, every domain is having opportunity in railways. Even if you're laying of the tracks, there are modern machinery, because MSMEs are much more involved in, even in Hyderabad, I've seen recently I visited one company, those who are exporting machinery to the Dubai. So like that, Hyderabad is emerged as a global hub spot for even manufacturing the customized machineries. It is only not only the requirement, because once you understand the process, once you have a knowledge, domain knowledge, you can create a opportunity, you can create a customized solution. Small solutions only create a major, like one idea can change your life, like that. Whatever industry requirements, there may be some similar equipment maybe or similar may be used somewhere else, some other industry. But similar with small customization, it can be adopted in your industry. Like that, many more opportunities are there. Like we have a lot of electric loco shed maintenance units are there. We have a PVH repair shops are there. We use a lot of cranes in that workshops and all those things. So even if you take the stations, lot of lifts, escalators, elevators, those are also we are using in the system. Even pumping for stations, many locations we pump the water, quick watering system is there. Like that, many type of opportunities, many galore of opportunities available in the railways. So the first, whoever want to enter into the system, because we have lot of system of approved vendor system in the railways. Like if you take some ICF is there, Integral Coach Factory Chennai. So they do manufacturing of coaches and memo rakes, they do it. So they maintain separate list of vendors. So like that, RCF is there, MCF is there, like that many coach factories are there, loco works are there, CLW, DLW, like Benares loco works, all this type of loco works also, they maintain separate type of vendor units. So online you should register it and you should visit those, because you may be having product readily with you, but that product whether it is applied there or you don't know. So first you try to visit those places, so then assess the situation, whether your product, because you may be already in the leader in some other domain or some market. So visit that places, just go through that Because when we work in railways, we may not be sometimes not having exposure what is happening in the defense, what is happening in the space side, and because mobility. So they also deal with mobility, we also deal, but in a different portfolios. So, but the same kind of material product, like our Dr. Kalam has developed that carbon, lightweight carbon, that is used in many where in the medical departments, research, and even for amputated legs, for hands, like that. So materials, their material science also plays very important roles. Different materials, like for examples, nowadays these high heat materials to arrest the leakages, because these are the industrial solutions where, for example, oil leak is happening somewhere. Quick fix solutions are there in the market. So that we may not be aware in our railway sector that this solution is already existing. We may be suffering with the same problem for quite a number of years. Until unless that industry, we also should visit, we also like this type of exhibition, we see the product, we also get the awareness and where it can be used. Or similarly, you should also visit this in our railway sector in different places, so that you will know where your product can be used. Because there is no product which cannot be used, there is no such product is there in the market which cannot be used in railways. Because I have seen some AI based integrated lock system, somebody put a exhibition. So locking also is a part of the entire coach locking, or any safety security, like in the stations many cabinet locking systems are there. Just with my own experience, just long back I went to Australia in 2010 somewhere. So in the stations, I just observed that cabinet is locked by digital lock system. Those days we doesn't have awareness that digital locking can be done. So advantage of, because in a maintenance system, basically what will happen, shift system will be there. Morning some person will be having shift, afternoon some other person, night some other person will be there. So we having a key, what will happen, that fellow some shift it is lost means you have to break it and we have to provide the lock. So instead of that, simple solution, having a digital lock. So number only he has to remember. So it can be resetted also in emergency. So like that, so simple solutions can be given to multiple problems. So these are the already existing solution. But because of lack of awareness only, I could not know. But once we know, we try to implement those systems. Like that, so many systems are there in the market. So please do visit our railway premises, so that your product, whatever readily, we will also try to implement everything we do it. But my humble request is that, because industry, you are the leaders in the industry, please do visit our railway premises in various places, so that where your product is fit in. Because we in a government generally, 90%, I cannot say 100% people are like that, otherwise so many developments will not come. Generally go with a convention of routine work. Trying to innovate and all those things are very few people only involved in only those systems to just develop or alternative solution. They look for the alternative solutions. So like that, industry can help many more things for, it is a win-win situation. Basically, I can say it is a win-win situation to both of industry also, for vendors also. As far as vendor development program is concerned, in railways, basically RDSO is the authority for the safety items where they will approve the products. RDSO is in the Lucknow. They have directly website, you can register. It is almost 6 months process. But you should have a correct product to launch, because that generally monopoly is not accepted in the system. It is a competitive world. So whenever any product is taken up with railways, they will try to go for at least 2-3 vendors minimum to start with. So, okay, when product is so essential, it is safety conscious, with monopoly also it can be started. But in industry, general pattern is that to go for competitive environment. So in a government process also, central procurement policy, whatever 2012 or amended one, 2018, all says that you should have a fair competition among the vendors. So that all procedures we have to follow in a government system. So MSME also give a lot of privileges, particularly when they come to the RVNL. MSME vendors doesn't need to pay EMD. You need not to pay EMD for the participating in tenders or even services or anywhere. So many of the, I think, government portals nowadays is giving only startup benefit only, not MSME. But PSUs still following that all procurements and all tenders, MSME are exempted from the paying the EMD. And nowadays, lot of impetus is going on that payment within 45 days for MSMEs exclusively. That is being monitored at a very high level. Ministry also compulsorily take the regular reports that the MSMEs are paid within 45 days or not. Otherwise, we have to pay the interest 3 times of RBI. So like that, lot of provisions are there, and these are being monitored. It is not only on the paper that it is only given issued guidelines. No, in all the PSUs, it is being closely monitored by the ministry. And just I want to share one experience which I have come across, which is actually in 2014, it is almost 12 years back. We like you, one MSME vendor has developed a small program, basically program in the sense small app. It is basically for during maintenance to identify that it is a smaller thing only to avoid the small pilferage kind of thing, you can say. That person goes to site or not, whether he is reaching site or reporting there or not, like that. With intention, we started that app. Finally, what happened that app has been appreciated because it is a real usage in the field. But it has been developed by a small vendor actually, like one of you those days in 2014. Now it is a part of CRIS software. So in the maintenance, it is entire Indian Railway network. It is a part of the CRIS software. CRIS is the body of arm of the railways. They develop software solutions for the railways. So your passenger ticketing system also one of the solution provided by CRIS only. So like that, so smaller idea can transform into bigger solution. So like that, your role, because maybe it may be sometimes unrecognized by the small vendors, whatever is there, but it has a bigger involvement, and it can transform and it can become a big solution to the millions of the people, solution to the millions of the people. So like that, railways is having ample opportunities. So whatever may be domain, like I said, from food to RFID, because RFID is having lot of opportunity. I've seen they have developed without internet that RFID readers are there, data transmission, which already they are using in the military application, which can be very well put in the railway atmosphere, because railway do transportation of goods. So goods tracking is possible only when RFIDs are there available on the wagons. So goods like whatever we are having so many courier services nowadays, Blue Dot and all those things. So railways can integrate with these aggregators in a large scale, even small RFID on every wagon, create a game changer in the system. But the problem is that railway is ready to adopt. Cost effectiveness is one of the solutions, because the number of wagons we can take it, around 1 lakh wagons are there in the railways. So those many wagons, everything has to be fitted with RFID. There should be a cost effective solution. Once you have a cost effective solution, definitely that industry will adopt it, and it will be a good boon for the market. So it will really solve so many problems for railways also. If RFID is there, you can track the consignment, where it is there, when it is going to get delivered, all those will become easy. Like that, technological solutions which you provide to the railways, I can say particularly, will solve many problems, but we expect a cost-effective solution. But in the market nowadays, we can say that there are alternative materials are there, alternative solutions are there, alternative softwares are there. After AI also, there is a lot of change in the market because product designing is become easy, digital creation is become easy, 3D printing has become a very easy opportunity to create a products, prototype models. So all those become handy. But a only thing what I understood, what I may experience is that how to approach, way to approach is the only problem in the industry. Because many people may not having access where to go, where this product is used. So that only you have to identify. Basically, you have to identify, you may be having some domain knowledge or some product in the mind, or somewhere you might have seen in the foreign that this product is very well useful, handy for people or that users. So like that, once you identify that product, you have to find a market, I can say, where it will be fit in. So those that has to be identified, you have to, that can be only possible only by discussing with people in the industry and like in our sector, or visiting the places or same similar application where it can be possible. So wide range of products can be adopted in the railways. So please visit railway premises where your product ready-made, already known product means there is no problem, you can directly approach the concerned authorities. But wherever new product is there, new innovation is there, smaller alternative solution is there, please do visit the places, because it is a like a, we should also do same thing, but I am also requesting, making humble request, you also should visit all the places, make an effort so that your product is sold and useful for many millions of the people. Coming to the vendor registration, I already just given a hint that all the procurement in railways is being done by GEM portal or IRPS portal. These are two portals we do the procurement everywhere. GEM portal, everyone is aware. This is a recently, almost last 10 years, it is doing very good business. Almost 18 lakh crore material is being procured so far in the GEM portal. So government almost doing around 50% of procurement is being done now. All the government sector by GEM portal only. Apart from that, in railways we do IREPS, one more portal is there, where we do specialized generally, generic products are done, services are being taken from the GEM, but specific products are taken from IRPS, where limited vendors are there like RDSO, ICF, RCF, CLW, BLW, like that. Each generic vendors will be there. So these are very customized products, are very specific, safety conscious, because in a rolling stock predominantly are on the track also. We cannot allow each and every product. It should be precise tolerances and specific, because approved products only generally preferable, because in the market there is a possibility that without approval, without quality process, there will be a problem of some fake material may enter into the system. That may even smaller nut or one nut and bolt can create a havoc in the system, or a derailment, and major accidents can take place. Like nowadays, Kavach is also one of the area where lot of opportunity, lot of market is expected for the Kavach. Kavach is also indigenously developed by product. It is, our government is also promoting for the safety of the passengers, because this will avoid collision, this will have multiple benefits providing Kavach in the trains. Future all the trains, even Vande Bharat, will have a kavach protection system. Even bullet trains also will have this feature in the long run. Besides this signaling system, this is a big subject in the India because there is a lot of scope for improvement in the signaling system. We are going for E2CS system adopting because this is a global market. Global market in the sense open solution. ETCS is having open solution, means it is a lot of vendors are there in the market. It is not a monopoly type of technology where GSMR means separate mobile networking system for the exclusive for railways. Along the track we lay, along with the signaling system, we lay the separate towers for exclusive transmission of the data related to the railways. This will have a multiple advantage, like we can provide free internet in the trains, free Wi-Fi system or free data bandwidth, higher bandwidth can be provided. Apart from that, other services, internet services and all those things, e-commerce services also can be provided by exclusive railway, keeping the security, cyber security point of view also. The data can be securely used for the safety operations. So ETCS is the future of the signaling system in the Indian Railways, and we are adopting this signaling system even the bullet train also. So signaling system also lot of opportunity, lot of input is going on in this market, and particularly this global crisis, West Asia crisis is there. Because of that also we are coming to know that lot of products, lot of items are being imported and that are now critical in the present juncture for carrying out so many works. Particularly I can say one or two products, I can name it, insulators. Nowadays insulators become very big crisis item in the electrical market. So like that, this is opportunity. You like some vendors can, because there are limited vendors in the market, material is being imported and particularly gas is being, propane gas is required for making that insulator system. So you need to grab these opportunities. So there is a big market for insulators in electrical systems. You can develop smaller product, you can escalate, you can ramp up your scale up the industry in the industry. So like that, so every adversity can be converted into opportunity. So like that, last time also we have seen alternatives like ethanol now is coming in the diesel, like that there are some dependency, global dependency should be reduced. That is the aim of our self-reliance, Atmanirbhar Bharat. So everybody should look for the alternative local solutions, which definitely will help everyone, industry and millions of the passengers, particularly connected with railways, so that everybody in a ball game of win-win situation. So now I will take up some questions from you, because that will be better to clarify your doubts rather than one way I am giving lecture and getting bored all of you. So I hope I have not bored you.
So, good afternoon, sir. My name is Sitaram. I'm from Hyderabad only. So, how easy is it to visit these facilities, railway coach factory and other facilities across India?
It's not at all a problem.
It's
because everywhere this vendor development is a given key importance. So you can visit directly any premises, give an application to the authority, concerned authority. You can go around and you can have a visit. It is not a big issue at all. Even if you feel any complication, I am ready to help you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Right.
Hello, sir. Sir, my name is Swarupa Gupta. We run a company called Solar Bull Energy. We set up solar power plants, sir.
Yeah.
So how we should, empanel for the railway projects, like through tender only we have to participate, or any other channel is there, sir?
For solar works, madam,
Yes.
Generally, one organization specially exclusively available in railways, REMCL.
REMCL.
REMCL is there.
Okay.
They do bigger tenders generally,
Okay.
large scale of tenders, because a lot of potential in Indian Railways. Almost it is 74,000 kilometer length spread across breadth of Indian Railways. So along with the railway tracks, we have lot of open lands also available where there is ample opportunity to provide solar. That's why Government of India has given ambitious target to the railways. Almost 500 gigawatt we should establish by 2030. So that is a very big, almost we are on par with the targets.
Okay.
But there is a lot of still scope is there. So already lot of tenders are coming in. So REMCL do the very big tenders. Smaller tenders wherever like on the rooftops on the stations or small premises where buildings are there, there the tenders are being called by local divisions and all the zonal railways.
Okay. Actually, we do bigger scale only, sir.
Bigger
5
scale
or
means
10 megawatts.
REMCL will do, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
REMCL is the organization which do renewable energy
Okay.
tenders for the railways.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, Anand Garu. This is Srinivas from Forum Technologies. We manufacture special equipments. We are vendors for Voith Turbo, and also we are supplying our equipment to DMRC and MMRC. How can we enter directly into railways? We are not suppliers to railways. We are supplying to subsidiaries.
No, railways means generally railway tenders, all I said, as I said already, it come in the IRPS website. All the tenders. Whether because you are talking about DMRCL means it is generally memo type of coaches.
The rolling stock maintenance equipment, we do workbenches and gearbox testing equipments. We are suppliers to Voith as well as DMRC. Voith actually introduced us to DMRCL. So,
Okay, that generally these type of similar equipments you need at electric loco sheds, diesel loco sheds, workshops, and all these places generally you have the test benches will be there, gearboxes will be there, or different sizes and different capacity, but gearbox will be there, where workshops, loco sheds, you can approach them and directly offer them, because regularly they need upgraded versions of the testing benches, because nowadays technology is also fast changing. They may be having mechanical type of arrangement. Nowadays microprocessor based, PLC based, or SCADA control based, or AI based test benches are coming in the market. Like that you can upgrade the existing system. Almost some 39 loco sheds are there. So 18 workshops are there all over the India. So you can have ample opportunities. They will require so much requirement will be there.
visiting these premises is not a problem, is it?
It's not a problem. You can approach authorities concerned. In charge will be there. You can definitely you can approach.
Thank you, thank you.
Please.
Sir, just wanted to ask you that we are actually AI IoT consultants, and we are also submitting the tenders to railways to the defense. So, what is the opportunity that you see for visual AI in the railways? And apart from it, not only the locomotive sheds, but also with the DRDO smart stations and inside the coaches.
Yeah, it is already a lot of work is being done in this area. If you talk about coaches, particularly, you might have traveled many times in the trains. Air conditioning is a big issue always. Sometimes you will get very chilled, or sometimes you get hot temperatures. So there is no control presently, proper control over it. So a lot of work is being done, because every human feels different temperature comfortable to him. So in as per world standards, we go generally at 25 degrees centigrade. But for some people 25 is very too hot, for some people 25 is a comfortable. Like that is, if you travel in the train, many times it happens, they quarrel with AC coach attendant that no, AC is very less or AC is too much high. It also depends on the number of people, because every body will emanate some temperature, hot condition they will create. So if a coach is having total 72 berths, you have only 30 people occupancy, there is a shortage is there. So AI will by adopting AI, it will just take the situation, how many vacant berths are there, or how much heat load is there. So it will calculate immediately, accordingly it will control the temperature. Like that, there is a lot of scope in the use of AI in the coaches. In the maintenance also, coming to that, you can have a nowadays, the preventive maintenance is order of the day, but in the future we are going to have a predictive maintenance. So AI is the best tool for the predictive maintenance. So lot of scope in railways for predictive maintenance. Yeah.
We are into CCTV manufacturing actually.
But you have that certification?
Yeah, STQC.
STQC certification.
STQC,
because government made is mandatory that any government premises, recent guidelines I am telling, STQC certification is mandatory. Once you have STQC certification, any government agency, you can enter into the government premises. Particularly in railways, you have all the stations nowadays CCTVs are being provided. All the coaches are being provided the CCTVs. New generation, whatever coaches are coming in the future also, during maintenance sites also, workshops also, everywhere this CCTVs have become mandatory.
Okay.
Because safety of the women also, night traveling also, all these concerns. So CCTV is a mandatory item. So huge scope is there, because particularly the certification from STQC is having very few companies in the market.
Yeah.
And it is taking how much time?
It is taking couple of months, more than.
Yeah, nowadays I heard almost 6 months it is
6
taking
months,
for
yes.
STQC certification. That is the biggest problem in India now, so far in camera industry. So that has to be come down, because more number of vendors is coming, definitely the time will reduce, and you will have a lot of scope as on date, because there is a limited vendors in the market with STQC. Because the government guidelines, all the government agencies should only adopt STQC certified cameras in the for the cyber security point of view. Okay, I am right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we need any RDSO approval on par?
Not
of
required.
STQC?
Only
STQC is more than.
STQC certification certified cameras can directly participate in tenders.
Okay. Thank
There
you.
is no limitation for that.
Yeah.
Sir, we are manufacturing enamel copper wires and aluminum wires. And since you were speaking about how because of the oil shock restriction, there is a price increase in insulators. So my primary question was that the energy transmission infrastructure that is being built for the railway, do you think that it will grow over the years, or has it already been built and you are building coaches to support it?
No, it is lot of scope is there, because railway presently, railway has, you might have seen the last 10 years, there is a lot of improvement in the railways, particularly in the aspect of speed. So completely like now present West Asia crisis, we are not felt much pinch, because we have done 100% electrification. Almost 99.9% electrification is being done in the Indian railways. So that is the growth of the Indian railways over last 10 to 15 years. So electrification, you are talking about particularly electrification scope of the work. Now this being upgraded to, presently 1 into 25 kV system is there. But now we are moving towards, because higher load carrying, because higher speeds, higher load carrying, higher mobility. For that we are going for 2 into 25 kV system. Entire Indian network is being converted into 2 into 25 kV system. Almost next 15 to 20 years you have a huge potential in the market for electric transmission systems. Particularly insulators, I can say that thousands of insulator crores requirement in every year will be in the lakh crores for next 15 to 20 years.
So
Transformers also requirement is there, upgradation is being happen now. 30 MVA transformers we are using, that will go up to 80 MVA, 60, 80, 100 MVA transformers. Like that there is a need for the upgradation. Even in the locomotives also we are going for higher capacity locomotives. There also you have a conversion only. The transformer requirement is there also, it is available.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Here. This is Rohit from Surya Electronics. We are OEM, RDS OEM for the last 20 years for signaling and telecom products in Indian Railways, sir. So I want to know how the RVNL procurement happens, some insights about it, because I know the general procurement for the Indian Railway stores, plus also the coach factories, they have their own vendor list and everything. But what about RVNL procurement?
RVNL does procurement through IRPS website or rvnl.org. One more website is there. So through that only we do the procurement. Generally specifications, RVNL is a subsidiary of railway. So we do almost 90% is same specification what railway uses, because our main core activity is only railway infrastructure projects.
But will there be tenders which will be floated only on that website and not on IRPS?
Yeah.
Okay, which means we are missing out on some of those tenders. That's what
Yeah, definitely, because RVNL is a PSU, it runs, but sometimes only we go on IRPS. It is not a, it is mandatory sometimes, but some products it is not required. So, but we do generally IRPS and railway simultaneously we float the tenders. But sometimes because RVNL is a PSU, it have authority to go for separate his own procurement portal.
And, so
it is being revised also. Right. Shortly it is that portal also getting upgraded. It is under process.
So there are many PSUs. So is RVNL focused on any particular aspect of Indian Railways? Because we have IRCON, we have rides, we have so many other PSUs which are under.
No, actually RVNL is particularly established to develop railway projects. But over a period of time, government policy got changed. So we are also venturing into the various other sectors. Like nowadays we are doing a lot of solar projects we are doing. Not only in India, abroad also we have taken up a lot of the projects. Apart from that, we are now taken up other sectors like metro. A lot of metro projects are being handled by RVNL. Because metro is a lot of scope in the, because every city is coming up with metro. Almost 18 cities are already metro is available in India. And expansion of metros, like Hyderabad itself, there is a 70 kilometer metro is there, but it is potential of 350 kilometer metro is required here, minimum. So like that, lot of potential is there. So RVNL also exploring, venturing into like Indore metro project, Bangalore metro project, Chennai metro project, Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, like that all the metros RVNL is already working.
So can we approach RVNL for any proposals and also? Is it
definitely,
possible?
Always industry look for solutions. As a sector we look for solution, better solutions, always encouraging, and it is useful. Even railway is given open challenge. You might have seen in the railway website also, yes. Lot of problem solutions we demanded from the market. So our last government openly given a challenge in the market for particularly some kind of problem. So it is always regular practice, regular situation, that is.
Sir, as Kranti sir was asking you earlier regarding the cameras, STQC is a mandatory thing.
Yeah.
They also have a RDSO spec that needs to be followed.
So yeah, RDSO spec is there, but not approved vendor. RDSO approval is not required. But more or less it is industry similar practice only. There is no much complication is there in the RDSO spec.
So is it like for works we need to show some RDSO certificates, and for direct store purpose we don't have to show? Is it like that?
It is not like that. For everywhere STQC is a mandatory.
Yes.
But that is, I think, in the market presently it is a challenge everywhere to supply within the time frame. STQC certification is a big challenge, because after cyber security is become a core of the problem in every, because after a advention of so much of IT networking, this cyber security is the issue. To have a solution that STQC, they made it mandatory, because there is a potential threat. Any government data they can do theft with this local product.
Thank you for sharing the information.
RDS is the only testing agency, or are there any other agencies Indian Railways?
No, RDSO is one of the agencies. It is not, RDSO is ultimate and everything. RDSO is the primary agency and one of the agency, because you have a vendors other than RDSO also, so many, like ICF is there developing the vendors, MCF is there, BLW is there, DLW is there, CLW is there, so many, RCF is there, MCF is there, so they are also developing the vendors. Because they have a freedom to develop, because they do customized products. For example, just if you travel in the train, bottle holder, small bottle holder is required to provide a water bottle. So these are doesn't have any RDSO approved vendor and all those. These are open market products, which while manufacturing the coach, they will take as per the aesthetics, as per appeal. You give better product, they will definitely accept. For it, because even bed light, you may be traveling in the trains, lot of time in AC coaches, bed lights will have a discomfort also sometime. But there are a lot of improved versions have come in the coaches. You might have seen that push button type or some other type, or because once you give a good product, definitely railway will adapt. There is no bar in that.
Hello sir, actually, can you please explain how much opportunity do we have in technical textiles?
Technical?
Textiles.
Textiles. You have a lot of opportunity. Beds, linen is there. Linen is where every train you will provided with AC coaches and with the Garib Rath trains, you will be provided with bed sheets and all those on sometime cost basis, sometime free of cost. So even future, whatever is there, like airlines, all facilities are coming in that railway coaches also. So definitely there is a lot of ample opportunity. Not only that, uniform is the biggest supply for the railways, where you have lakhs of, almost 9 lakhs employees are there. Their requirement is being met by uniforms.
I mean, since we are moving towards faster trains, we need to change the vibration capability of the track. So there we will change the bed right.
You are talking geotextile good.
Yes.
Yeah, geotextile is a modern technology where this speed potential, as you said, the speed potential has to be increased, means that stability of the formation has to be maintained. For that, geotextiling is a minimum thing presently for formation everywhere. Even every kilometer, every inch, geotextiling is being done.
So railways are in that.
Definitely, we are a lot of tenders are coming in the geotextiling. Though it is a part of the entire core formation, earth formation. Definitely, the geotextiling will be there. Even particularly black cotton soil, where it is there, geotextiling is 100% as mandatory. So you have lot of vast tracts of land with black cotton soil in the South India particularly. So you have good opportunity.
And how about these insulators, sir? You mentioned about the insulators. So
Yeah.
which kind of insulators?
Porcelain insulator, porcelain insulators generally used in the, because it is a maintenance free. Your replacement life also, longer life will be there. Generally we use porcelain. Composite is there in the market, but composite is having some problems still, because it cannot be used in vertical direction and all those technical issues are there. Vertical load it cannot take. Horizontal is okay. Right. Toilet furnishings. Granite polish. Okay. Right. Through contractors only, because that has to be granite, we cannot purchase and keep it. It has to be laid. So it is a part of the contract only, it will be there. Through contractors only you should approach, because we cannot procure and keep it somewhere, the item. The product is like that, it has to be placed somewhere, it has to be laid somewhere. So definitely it will come through the contractors only.
Good evening, Mr. Anand.
Yeah.
I'm into manufacturing of compressed air aluminum piping and some industrial valves, which are being used at railways.
Yeah.
So now, do we have to take a special kind of, any kind of certification to get registered with Indian Railways?
Not required, but your product should fit in there, Because I've seen your display outside, no? Because your pipeline system will be used only for high heat conditions or
No, it is basically for air compressors.
air compressors.
Air compressors.
So braking system is entirely is air compressor system only. In the coaches or in the trains or in the locomotives, braking system is completely of.
These are mainly used at your sheds.
So that is workshop, ideal locations you are talking.
Yeah.
That also it is being used because olden days MS pipes only being used. So when you provide a better alternative cheap solution, definitely will adopt.
No, already the awareness of this particular kind of piping is there in Indian Railways. There are a couple of brands which are registered, but there are very few. So the competition is not much within the company. So now we want to get introduced ourselves in Indian Railways.
In like that, particularly see what will happen while quoting the tender itself, they will have write some famous brands they may be writing, but they will definitely will write or equivalent. So in your product is or equivalent to that brands, meeting the specification standard, it can be used.
So we can approach directly.
Yes, you can approach quote the tender directly.
And the way to quote the tenders?
IRPS.
IRPS.
Yeah, this type of tenders generally comes in IRPS.
In GEM also?
GEM probably, sir, because it is a procurement generally individual, in the sense only item material procurement means it will come, but this has to be laid, that pipeline has to be laid means generally it will go as a works tender, it will become in IRPS, but GEM also recently started works tenders also.
Okay.
So it may come in the GEM also.
Thank you, Mr. Rani.
Good afternoon. Pardon? Bed? Yeah. It is there, sir. It is a policy already being taken. But only thing is that because the kind of material long lasting is the issue. Okay, that is there, but what happens now? Once this handloom material is there, that handling of the equipment, handling, and also it has become a standard practice as of now. But there are already exploring the method, a lot of opportunity, because railway even trying to give the free of cost that bed sheet to the, including the cost in the ticket itself, and I want to include that experiment is also being done, and also even our Honorable Minister has given some type of competition to come up with better solution. He has openly put a competition, and that is under process. Whoever gives better product, definitely that will come in the pipeline in the production. It is there already. There is some exhibition. That's what, sir. That competition is already has been conducted. The results and that we are to come. Yes. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. There is no such empowerment for the contract works in the buildings and premises, but definitely there is a empowerment system is there for the coaches. Coaches also interior is being done nowadays. So that all ICF coach factories, wherever coach factories are there, there you have a empanel system will be there. There you need to approach them and show your credential and get empaneled as per their procedure. But as far as building concerned, through contractor system only it has to be implemented. It is through tenders only, madam. There is no other, because in a government system, tenders only procedure has to be followed. Very rare case it is being procured as a material, but it is a very rare case. Right.
Hi, sir. Sir, in future we are seeing now hydrogen trains, na, sir.
Yeah.
So I am interested to work on that projects. If any chances in the railways.
Yeah, definitely. In India, first hydrogen train already run last month itself. So there's a big opportunity. Short distance. In the future, the plan is to have a short distance trains all should run only with hydrogen, because that you have seen the West Asia crisis already. We are facing the problem. What is the repercussions? What is the dependency, global dependency? So to avoid all those things, problems, and to make a cheaper fuel system, so we are going for hydrogen fuel system. Definitely it is a big opportunity.
To whom to contact, sir? Means whom to know that, how to contact?
Whom to contact means, particularly first it is only prototype, one model only has been done. So you have to, because where it is being run now, only in Haryana it is being run. So it is being maintained into RCF. So you have to approach the RCF authorities, because they are now coordinating the hydrogen train system. So with them you have to go them, meet them, and what product you want to give, offer to them. So accordingly you have to decide, and then you collaborate with them. Definitely you can work with them.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, company? Balaji Singh Electrical. Rewinding, yes, sir. Sir, rewinding is particularly traction motor is concerned. It is you have to take RDSO approval. For RDSO approval vendor only, the opportunity is given. Otherwise, development, as a development vendor also, you can participate in the tender. 20% as order you will get. If you have experience with as a development vendor, you can get 20% order. The tenders usually come through IRPS. You can quote here. That's not POH. That traction motors rewinding is being done during POH period only. IRPS you will get the tenders. So during that you can participate. Since you are not approved vendor, you will get 20% a developmental order. Once you get development order, you prove yourself. Next time you will become approved vendor. RCB Private Limited. IT. Railway IT network is completely support system for every activity. Even small office network to entire CRIS network is being run by IT only. Nowadays there is no place where IT is not there. So it's a big opportunity. You have everywhere IT is there, because your mobiles also is in our hand only. Huh? It is through tenders only. IRPS you will get the tenders. Components, equipments, telecom equipments means it will come in the GEM.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Neeraj from Sampath Industries, sir.
From
Sampath Industries.
Sampath Industries.
We manufacture sheet metal parts, sir.
Sheet?
Sheet metal parts, press
Sheet,
components.
yeah.
Is there any opportunity specifically for press components and sheet metal?
Press components will be there for in the coaches, in the workshops. You will have a press metal requirement, because coach body is being made by press metal, sheet metal only. So even workshops also, lot of components is being done by sheet metals only.
How can we grab this opportunity, sir? Where do we find the...
Yeah, that's what we have to approach them. You have to see that you are giving the correct product or not. Nearby you have a Lalagoda workshop is there. Maulali loco sheds are there. You visit the loco sheds, Lalagoda loco shed, Lalagoda workshop. Then just identify similar product whether you are making or not. You just have in touch with them, because regularly they will be calling the tenders. So that time you can coordinate with them. Definitely you participate in the tender, you will get the opportunity, because there is no approved vendor type system there.
Sir, Sir, does railways follows the public procurement policy?
Yes, compulsorily central government public procurement policy 2012 is a base, and whatever amendments latest is there, we will follow it. Without that, there is no government organization or having exemption for it.
Thank you.
Partner? No, it is product to electrical infrastructure is a bigger term. In that many parts are there. So which part you are talking about, then I can answer you specifically. Transformers you need to, because rolling stock application is a different application. Basically what happens in the rolling stock, normal application you will have a gravitational force only G. But in a rolling stock you will have 3G gravitational force on the, because when it travels, 3G forces will apply. So your product should withstand such standards. So generally they will take approval only, after approved vendors only they will give opportunity.
So does railway have a separate approval or?
No, RDSO approval is required for your product. PU products. Yeah.
But we are not an RDSO approved vendor. How could we?
You approach website is very clearly delineated the procedure to how to get the vendor registration. It is a 6 months process. You just approach that already specifications are listed in the website clearly. You as per that specification you offer your product. They will have a visit to your premises. After that they will give certification. Then you will become a approved vendor. That initially you will have a development vendor status. Once you supply as per some minimum quantity, then will become approved permanent vendor. It is a procedure, step by step procedure.
Sir, good evening. Rahil this side from VE Commercial Vehicles. So primarily we deal in trucks and buses, Volvo Trucks India and Eicher Motors. And now we are into gensets as well. We have our OEA, Elmot alternators.
You have seen outside there is 125 kVA 6 cylinder.
Yes sir. So our range is from 30 kVA till 160 kVA currently until 200 kVA by this year end. So is there any application particularly in Indian Railways for diesel generator?
Every station will have a generator here.
Yes.
Every station, railway station is having a generator. Every hospital in railway is having generator. So all essential establishments in the railway is having generators, and there is no bar in the particular make only should be used. Generally BS6.
Yeah, BS6 or CPCB 4+ engine.
Yeah, that only they will ask that specification only in the procurement. If you open into the market, that is.
So currently which brands are being used in Indian Railways sir for gensets?
All brands, there is no limitation.
Okay, so how do we approach?
That's what regularly you will find tenders in the GEM.
GEM portal or?
GEM portal and IRPS also, both.
Our OEA can apply on our behalf because engine make will be of Eicher and genset will be made by our OES.
No problem, it is no limitation. No such limitation will be there.
Okay, thank you so much sir.
Thank you.
Sir, good afternoon sir. My name is Manish. I am from Mass Motors company. Sir, we manufacture electric motors and blower solutions, sir. So, blowers and electric motors, which are used for widely in. So, I just want to know, sir, what are the certifications are required to be a part of this?
Generally, blowers and motors only IS certification, IEC specifications. Once you do it,
yes,
you are eligible, and you need to go for approved vendor list, because these are the rolling stock specific applications, like you do in the coaches, in the locomotives, blowers are there. AC coaches also blowers are there.
Yes, yes.
So you need to get approval. Okay, vendor direct vendor development, you need to register as a approved vendor. Then you first initial development vendor. Subsequently, you will get to final approval.
Sir, how can I register?
RDSO website. RDSO website.
That's. Thank you so much, sir.
Right.
Hello sir, this is Tedipya. We are from YSM Coats. We manufacture industrial coatings, polyurethane and epoxy based. So in the coaches you will be using your fire retardant paints
fire
and all
retardant
that.
product.
So it has a safety compliance component, so we do need to get the RDSO approval.
No, I am comfortable.
So once we get the RDSO approval, do we do the vendor onboarding on one of your portals, IREPS, or do we approach the
Generally, this
ICF,
coating material will need to be applied somewhere.
Correct.
So it will directly will not procure the material until unless very small requirement will be there in the workshops where they do departmentally that activity. But more or less it will come through in the tenders as a part of the whole contract.
Yeah, so do we register ourselves directly on the portal, or do we approach one of your coach manufacturing bodies like ICF for vendor onboarding?
Generally, in the coach only that your product is being used in the bottom as a layer. Correct. So you need to approach ICF or RCF or MCF. Coach factories are there. They directly procure this material.
Correct. So we don't have to go through your vendor registration
Not
process.
required. You need to directly approach ICF, RCF, MCF, or future RME also. Kajipet is coming up.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Good evening, sir. Sir, my question is, whereas we see in foreign countries, like they have some centralized system for all A to Z services for any nationals or internationals, due to cyber security and safety and all this, like transportation, education, agriculture, and rental houses, everything will be in centralized system along with like global currency transfer quickly. If we do this, we can make some trustworthy platform to everybody else. So when can India can do such kind of in MSMEs and everything? Because Google CEO is Indian.
See everything. Industry should give better solution. Then people start adopting. Until only give like Ola, Uber, and all these have come. Somebody has come with innovative thought. Just they offer the service, and people are ready to use it. Even including electric vehicle now on battery charges, on service, BSS. Like that, everything is you offer the service. People are ready to take it.
No, but
you make that commercial product as an opportunity. You create that as an opportunity.
No, but this is a government authorized, like especially. So whatever private or government.
This question I cannot answer because I am a very small person to answer such question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Someone here is. We are all talking about micro and small only. Last 1.5 hour session is for micro and small only. Pardon? Food items. I told my first example I have given for food only. For coaches, now whatever food is being supplied, like some vendor only supplying. Now railway is not going to cook any food. Eligibility, that is different will have a different. There is no, I don't think MSME will have a bar, because what will happen generally packaging will be like that. You need to supply food for the Vande Bharat, for example. You have to give morning tea, breakfast, lunch, dinner, like that. All the packaging will be single tender. But that in lunch what should be given, in breakfast what should be given, that is specified by the railways. Railway will have some specification according to you have to how many grams you need to supply protein, how much carbohydrate, like that everything is defined. In that case you should aggregate with them. That whoever the tenderer contract who got the bidder, you have to collaborate with him and you should offer your product. Then he will supply directly through system. IRCTC does the tenders. Water also zero? Yeah, even water. See, water is 2 systems. Generally, water we have our own manufacturing also. Rail water is there. You might have rail near. So apart from that, it is not having full capacity. Only 5 plants in the India. So very limited trains we are able to cater, or limited stations. Balance is being done by different vendors.
Sir, good evening.
That is railway is doing. IRCTC is directly doing the manufacture. 5 units are across the India.
Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, we manufacture paper napkins and paper products. Is there any opportunity in railways?
Definitely, that catering bidders you have to contact, because that has to be along with food items it is being supplied. No? and even toilet material also, that your cleaning services they are providing, they require your product.
Through GEM portal or sir?
Generally these small items individually nobody will procure, ma'am. There is a part of the whole package where you need to collaborate with the contractors and you need to directly supply them. Very rare case it comes as a procurement, but generally it won't, because only office requirements, small requirements will come in the GEM. But huge requirement for the train and running trains will be done come through contractor system only. Okay, I think sufficient time is given to you. Right. Thank you. I thank NIMSME and all all the people who bared me for past 1.5 years for it. Thank you. Take my number also. If any help is required, I can provide you. 970-490. 970-490-2586. Yes. Presently I am GM RVNL. So you can, my name is Anand, you can note down. 970-490-2586. 490-2586. Thank you once again, NIMSME, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. In spite of your busy schedule, though we missed you in the morning, so you have given enough time for us, and all the participants know whatever they have in their mind since morning. So you have given the solution and also information, and I hope definitely your interaction with the participants will help them to initiate some activity for joining hands with railways. And thank you very much, sir.
Benefit out of entire system also. My lecture is
Done. Yeah, true, sir. True, sir. True. But sir, service sector. Ma'am, you would have asked no question. Okay.
But that's why I told them, all domains are there in the railways. You take the way, different, any department is different, railways is different. Any domain you take it within the railways. Okay, sorry. Next time I will correct myself. No.
आनंद सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आनंद सर ने जितना समय हमें दिया है और आप सभी के जितनी भी क्वेरीज थी उसको मैं समझता हूं कि पूरी तरह से सॉल्व करने का इन्होंने प्रयास किया। साथ ही ये ऐसे अधिकारी जिन्होंने अपना पर्सनल नंबर आप सब लोगों को दिया कि किसी भी तरह की जानकारी के लिए आप उनको डायरेक्टली अप्रोच कर सकते हैं। तो हम लोगों को इनके लिए जोरदार तालियों के साथ इनका आभार व्यक्त करना चाहिए। साथ ही मैं ऐसा समझता हूं कि सरकार और सरकार के ऐसे PSUs खुद आगे बढ़ कर के आप लोगों को एक अपॉर्चुनिटी देनी चाह रही है। तो हम लोगों का अब ये कर्तव्य बनता है कि हम लोग इन अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ को ग्रैब करें और भारत की MSME सेक्टर को एक नई ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाएं। साथ ही आज के इस दिवस का लास्ट प्रोग्राम है जिसमें ग्रीन MSMEs की बात होगी। उसके लिए मैं आमंत्रित करता हूं श्री गुरुचरण जी को, जो ऑडिट मैनेजर हैं रिसर्च इनोवेशन सर्किल ऑफ हैदराबाद के। श्री गुरुचरण जी, थैंक यू।
Thank you very much, sir, for the warm welcome. So good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Guru Sri Charan, and I come from Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad. We are one among implementing agencies of raising and accelerating MSME performance. So basically, there are 10 components to it, in which we anchor greening of MSMEs program. So as I told you, there are 10 different components of RAMP program, in which the consolidation of complete MSME database, it's being done in the state of Telangana by Industries Department. And also NIMSME is somebody who's working on EDC development as well as the vendor development programs like this. And IIT Hyderabad, it has given an opportunity to have a center of design excellence. Oh, it's done? Yeah, sorry, I didn't know this. Yeah, so when it comes to greening of MSMEs, what are we doing under greening of MSMEs is what I'm going to talk about. Under raising and accelerating MSME performance, we are giving industry a free chance to get their energy assessment done, which we call as our RECP assessment, which is comprises of energy audit, water audit, and your carbon audit, and also your waste streamline, how you guys are doing and all, and suitable measures are also given during this program. So after this assessment, there is, it doesn't end with a report. A report will be given to you and it doesn't end there. And that's where we come to you and ask you where you are interested in implementing those measures. I'm telling you why you will have to do it, because these days we've been looking at the international scenario where Europe has came up with a new law which is called as CBAM, expands for cross-border adjustment mechanism. So this particular thing is basically they are putting up more tariff for more emission product. So whatever the products you are manufacturing, so these products, they instead of you selling at some rupees, you'll have to add extra tariff to it, which is called as CBAM tariff. So that's how the world is looking at it, because every country these days now they are looking at the green products that are to be imported into their countries. So to start with, I come from Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad, I told you. So we are 2017 established Telangana government entity, and we act as a catalyst between industries, policymakers, administration, academics, as well as research and startups. So basically wherever there is technology and that doesn't reach the industry is something what we hear a lot. So we act as catalyst in between industry, policymakers and all other people. And also we also report to Office of Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India. So this is the office basically advises Prime Minister's office on scientific advancements that happen in the country. So we report to both state and center now, and we operate in three different verticals. One is sustainability, another is life sciences, and third is food and agriculture. So when it comes to the MSME's footprint of Telangana, when we look at, there are 46% of the employment that is being generated in the state is only from the MSMEs. And also it is contributing to 10 to 12% of the state GDP. So this is basically the MSMEs, how many are there and what is the employment that is being generated and what is the revenue that they are making across the state is given in figures. So basically energy consumption, when I look at the TG state, it's around 70,000 gigawatt of energy is being consumed at the state level. And the industrial component is somewhere around 35 to 40%. So, and MSME's energy consumption is 25%. So where RE component, when we look at, it's less than 10%. So common practices, these are the common practices that are being adopted by MSMEs to go green. So we have done so far around 400 about audits, where we have seen these are the normal technologies which MSMEs are adopting, maybe going to VFDs or shifting to energy equipment or RE, renewable energy adoption. And also even preventive maintenance also can give you good amount of energy savings as well. So these are different, there are different sustainability compliance certifications. So basically these include different ISO certifications maybe, or when you look at the large industries, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, it came up with a scheme which is called as Perform, Achieve and Trade, which was for a large industries where they give targets year on year for them to reduce the energy consumptions. For as of now, MSMEs doesn't have it, but soon they might also be encouraged to get into that scheme as well. So this is the path what we are making. So basically now we have top 15 energy intensive clusters were actually chosen in the state of Telangana, and then we have went to each and every industry and asked for their problem statements. So basically we asked problem statements for pharma, food processing and all these people. We did different roundtables. We are asking them to adopt these green practices, and also where we are conducting energy and carbon footprint audits and giving MSMEs the potential to reduce on their footprint. And after that, so basically as I told you, it doesn't stop with a report. So that's where we are asking MSMEs to go green, and also we are suggesting, when we are suggesting these measures, so basically we are also suggesting in the form of no cost, low cost, as well as the planned investments which they have to make, and accordingly a scheme matchmaking will be done with appropriate vendor matchmaking also. We have created a dashboard and also a energy assessment tool where auditors will do the audit, where MSMEs can go and apply for this particular scheme and also avail the benefits. So after this, we are giving MSMEs with hand-holding support, as I told you, with scheme matchmaking as well as with the correct vendor, as well as with the correct installation that has to be done at your premises. So after this, we will show you the impact and then we'll leave your premises. So these are the support, technical support, implementation support, and business support and general support is being given as a part of this program to MSMEs. So basically the key takeaways for MSMEs here is we are giving up with free energy audits and carbon footprint assessments. So with free cost benefit analysis, so which cost, when you look at the market rate, which is about 10 lakh rupees. So verified technologies packaged for easy adoption is something what we are giving also, and scheme and loan facilitation. So, and also common facility and infrastructure facilitation is something also we are working on, where if there are a group of MSMEs who are emitting it may be sewerage or effluent or anything, so we are trying to set up a common facility center where you can avail, where you can have a STP as a whole or ETP as a whole. So when we look at this, so when it comes to ETP or STP, happening to install in your facility, it takes a lot of space. So that requires also a good amount of capital investment. So we are asking industries to aggregate all the waste and process it at one common facility, so that it is cost beneficial, as well as it can go, and the MSMEs also can go to zero liquid discharge. So we are also giving you with the free hand-holding support for grounding of this project. So this is basically the timeline what we've been doing. It started in 2026, and so far we have completed about 400-ish audits, and it started with onboarding, problem finding, and giving solutions to the problems, and assessments and implementation also. Some parts of the state is going on right now, and after 2027 it's only monitoring and evaluation, which is post audit that will be done to you, showcasing your exact savings, how much it is. So this is the chat for the innovation challenge what we are doing. So as I told you, the roundtable was conducted, and the problem statements were acquired, and then innovation call has been floated for pharma right now. and plastic is also soon to follow. So like this, we are conducting a series of 8 hackathons focusing on the problem statements that were acquired during these roundtables. So, and after this, we'll show you the solution demonstration at your facility, where there is proof of concepts that will be provided to MSMEs, where they can deploy their solutions into the MSMEs. So these are the few places where we did audits, and these are the few photographs. So now I have Mr. Srinivas Rao Pachar Garu and also Mr. Avijit, who's from the Confederation of Indian Industry, who's doing these technical assessments here with us. Avijit, I think you'll have to distribute the expression of interest forms. So it always starts with a simple expression of interest, where it guides us how we can proceed for your facility next. So Avijit is distributing those EOI forms. So basically it's a small structure where we ask about what's the name of organization, what type of organization, what's the bill, and all those things. And so you can also find that expression of interest form in that QR code. So this is the QR code. If anybody wants to take photographs, please. Sir? Please, please.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so see, we are consultants, which I must have also shared earlier, that we are into IoT, but in fact we got a project on LENR. LENR is low emission of nuclear energy.
Okay.
So there's a new company in Hyderabad, which is basically American based.
Mm-hmm.
So they are looking at the hydrogen kind of boxing, which is on it's on a low emission of nuclear energy.
Okay.
So one box would keep up your entire building.
Okay.
So, people are talking about that solar, to install a solar is 1/3 of the cost of the petrol. Okay, not the cost of the electricity. So they are talking of this nuclear energy would be 1/6 of the cost of even a solar.
Okay.
Okay, so they are looking at the projects where they wanted to approach the SMEs, SME to company and to turn around their companies because they're talking about the carbon credits now.
Yes.
So they are
Yes.
looking at kind of certifications which will be also be globally recognized to fetch them carbon credits in the global markets, because since they are looking at exports and because Europe don't buy you, they buy your governance, your compliance, and your ESG thing. So based on that, I just want to know that how come we can connect you and we can be to help you with reaching out to the right kind of SMEs which are there.
Sure, sir. That's a great opportunity we can grab. So I could see you can start. You can send me the pitch deck, and we sit at T-Hub, and we can have a call or something, or a meeting where we can discuss how basically on the technicalities of the proposal you are telling about. Later, we are also building a matchmaking platform here. If we really find the technology viable, and we'll also suggest MSMEs to take your product as well. We can do that. Okay.
So he sits in US only, but he's a ISRO scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So his team is basically based out of Hyderabad.
Okay.
Okay, so and that's the reason why they're looking at opportunities where you don't have to depend on the other energy sources. That will be far cheaper. Gas cylinder at home is much more dangerous rather than being that area. So it's completely new concept.
Yeah.
But they have already tried it out last 3 years.
Yeah. So we need to validate the basically our technology and all. So based on that, we can discuss on how to collaborate and all other things. I'll hand over my business card to you post this session. It's already over basically. So these are the point of contacts for the project. So whatever queries you have, you can always call all these people. 4 people are there, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
Sir, are you making recommendations to Department of Pollution regarding MSMEs because you are focusing on greener MSMEs?
What kind of recommendations, sir?
I don't know, sir. I am asking you that. Are you connected with the Department of Pollution?
No, we work under Industries Department. Purely. We don't give, so the data lies with us. It's safe and secure. It doesn't go anywhere. I do understand now your query. It doesn't go anywhere. The data lies with us, and it's only given to you, not even the Industries Department. It will be only given to you back with proper analysis and basically the recommendations. Any other questions, sir? Sir, we have already, we are planning to do that. So post the audit, we wanted to see how many MSMEs adopt, and based on that, a certification is also given, is what we have pitched it to the Ministry of MSME, and we are awaited response for that. So mostly it should be a yes, and it should be done before 2027 March. And even 2027 March, post-March, we are planning to execute one big event with all the greened MSMEs, where we'll be issuing those certificates. Thank you. Any questions, anybody? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, MSME, for giving me this opportunity, and thank you, audience, for your enthusiasm. Thank you.
That's all for the today's program. कल हमारे साथ रहेंगे आंध्र प्रदेश प्रोड्यूसिंग काउंसिल के डेप्यूटी जनरल मैनेजर, तो उनके साथ हम लोग बिजनेस के अपॉर्चुनिटी को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे, मॉर्निंग सेशन में है। उसके बाद जिन सॉफ्टवेयर्स की और प्लेटफॉर्म्स की हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, उनका लाइव डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन का ही सेशन रहेगा, और उसके बाद क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशंस भी रहेंगे। तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि कल भी हम लोग इसी एंथुजियाज्म के साथ हम लोग मिलेंगे। थैंक यू एवरीवन। Tomorrow same time. 10 to 4. Huh? 10 to 4.
We are asking them to adopt these green practices, and also where we are conducting energy and carbon footprint audits and giving MSMEs the potential to reduce on their footprint. And after that, so basically, as I told you, it doesn't stop with a report. So that's where we are asking MSMEs to go green, and also we are suggesting, when we are suggesting these measures, so basically we are also suggesting in the form of no cost, low cost, as well as the planned investments which they have to make, and accordingly a scheme matchmaking will be done with appropriate vendor matchmaking also. We have created a dashboard and also a energy assessment tool where auditors will do the audit, where MSMEs can go and apply for this particular scheme and also avail the benefits. So after this, we are giving MSMEs with hand-holding support, as I told you, with scheme matchmaking, as well as with the correct vendor, as well as with the correct installation that has to be done at your premises. So after this, we will show you the impact, and then we'll leave your premises. So these are the support technical support, implementation support, and business support and general support is being given as a part of this program to MSMEs. So basically the key takeaways for MSMEs here is we are giving up with free energy audits and carbon footprint assessments. So it's with free cost benefit analysis. So which cost, when we look at the market rate, which is about 10 lakh rupees. So verified technologies packaged for easy adoption is something what we are giving also, and scheme and loan facilitation. So, and also common facility and infrastructure facilitation is something also we are working on, where if there are a group of MSMEs who are emitting it may be sewerage or effluent or anything, so we are trying to set up a common facility center where you can avail, where you can have a STP as a whole or ETP as a whole. So when we look at this, so when it comes to ETP or STP, happening to install in your facility, it takes a lot of space. So that requires also a good amount of capital investment. So we are aggregating all, we are asking industries to aggregate all the waste and process it at one common facility, so that it is cost beneficial, as well as it can go, and the MSMEs also can go to zero liquid discharge. So we are also giving you with the free hand-holding support for grounding of this project. So this is basically the timeline what we've been doing. It started in 2026, and so far we have completed about 400-ish audits, and it started with onboarding, problem finding, and giving solutions to the problems, and assessments, and implementation also. Some parts of the state is going on right now, and after 2027 it's only monitoring and evaluation, which is post audit that will be done to you, showcasing your exact savings, how much it is. So this is the chart for the innovation challenge what we are doing. So as I told you, the roundtable was conducted, and the problem statements were acquired, and then innovation call has been floated for pharma right now, and plastic is also soon to follow. So like this, we are conducting a series of 8 hackathons focusing on the problem statements that were acquired during these roundtables. So, and after this, we'll show you the solution demonstration at your facility, where there is proof of concepts that will be provided to MSMEs, where they can deploy their solutions into the MSMEs. So these are the few places where we did audits, and these are the few photographs. So now I have Mr. Srinivas Rao Pachar Garu and also Mr. Avijit, who's from the Confederation of Indian Industry, who's doing these technical assessments here with us. Avijit, I think you'll have to distribute the expression of interest forms. So it always starts with a simple expression of interest, where it guides us how we can proceed for your facility next. So Avijit is distributing those UI forms. So basically it's a small structure where we ask about what's the name of organization, what type of organization, what's the bill, and all those things. And so you can also find that expression of interest form in that QR code. So this is the QR code. If anybody wants to take photographs, please. Okay.
So there's a new company in Hyderabad, basically American based.
Mm-hmm.
So they are looking at the hydrogen kind of boxing, which is on it's on a low emission of nuclear energy.
Okay.
So one box would keep up your entire building.
Okay.
So people are talking about that solar, to install a solar is 1/3 of the cost of the petrol. Okay, not the cost of the electricity. So they are talking of this nuclear energy would be 1/6 of the cost of even a solar.
Okay.
Okay, so they are looking at the projects where they want to approach the SME company and to turn around their company because they're talking about the carbon credits now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
looking at kind of certifications, which will also be globally recognized to fetch them carbon credits in the global markets. Because since you are looking at exports and because Europe don't buy you, they buy your governance, your compliance, and your CSG thing. So based on that, I just want to know that how come we can connect you and we can be to help you with reaching out to the right kind of SMEs which are there.
Sure, sir. That's a great opportunity we can grab. I could see you can start. You can send me the pitch deck, and we sit at T-Hub, and we can have a call or something or a meeting where we can discuss how basically on the technicalities of the proposal you are telling about. Later, we are also building a matchmaking platform here. If we really find the technology viable, and we'll also suggest MSMEs to take your product as well. We can do that. Okay.
So he sits in US only for Hyderabad, he's an ISRO scientist.
Mm-hmm.
So his team is basically based out of Hyderabad.
Okay.
Okay, so and that's the reason why they're looking at opportunities where you don't have to depend on the other energy sources. And it will be far cheaper. Gas cylinder at home is much more dangerous rather than being that area. So it's completely new concept.
Yeah.
But they have already tried it out last 3 years.
Yeah. So we need to validate the basically our technology and all. So based on that, we can discuss on how to collaborate and all other things. I'll hand over my business card to you post this session. It's already over basically. So these are the point of contacts for the project. So whatever queries you have, you can always call all these people. 4 people are there, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
Sir, are you making recommendations to Department of Pollution regarding MSMEs because you are focusing on greener MSMEs?
What kind of recommendations, sir?
I don't know, sir. I am asking you that. Are you connected with the Department of Pollution?
No, we work under Industries Department. Purely. We don't give, so the data lies with us. It's safe and secure. It doesn't go anywhere. I do understand now your query. It doesn't go anywhere. The data lies with us, and it's only given to you, not even the Industries Department. It will be only given to you back with proper analysis and basically the recommendations. Any other questions, sir? Sir, we have already, we are planning to do that. So post the audit, we wanted to see how many MSMEs adopt, and based on that, a certification is also given, is what we have pitched it to the Ministry of MSME, and we are awaited response for that. So mostly it should be a yes, and it should be done before 2027 March. And even 2027 March, post-March, we are planning to execute one big event with all the greened MSMEs, where we'll be issuing those certificates. Thank you. Any questions, anybody? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, NIMSME, for giving me this opportunity, and thank you, audience, for your enthusiasm. Thank you.
That's all for the today's program. कल हमारे साथ रहेंगे आंध्र प्रदेश प्रोड्यूसिंग काउंसिल के डेप्यूटी जनरल मैनेजर, तो उनके साथ हम लोग बिजनेस के अपॉर्चुनिटी को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे, मॉर्निंग सेशन में है। उसके बाद जिन सॉफ्टवेयर्स की और प्लेटफॉर्म्स की हम लोग बात कर रहे थे, उनका लाइव डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन का ही सेशन रहेगा, और उसके बाद क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशंस भी रहेंगे। तो मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि कल भी हम लोग इसी एंथुजियाज्म के साथ हम लोग मिलेंगे। थैंक यू एवरीवन।